Welcome to Office Hours. Today we're going to be talking about the crown. The crown is the spiritual center. It's the relationship with the higher self, the universe. It's where a lot of people receive intuition. And I have found in my work as a practitioner that it actually is usually the most open of all the energy centers on the body. It doesn't always need as much attention as, say, the root or the second chakra. Especially if you are a person looking for some sort of spiritual healing or you're having some sort of awakening, there's a good chance that your crown is slightly to a good part of the way open. However, that doesn't mean it's not beneficial to work with crown stones, and in fact there can be a lot of deep healing that needs to come in the crown, especially when it comes to issues with spirituality and your relationship with a higher power and the universe itself. Now, the colors traditionally associated with the crown are purple and white, but as always you can use any color you want. So to begin with, I have a piece of selenite, moonstone, and white apophyllite. This is a great combination for anybody that wants to open up to their spirituality, feel a more intense universal connection, begin to really develop a relationship with the divine and the higher self. Maybe they're looking to get away from more traditional linear religion and they want a more subjective, reflexive, dimensional experience with spirituality. So with this combination, I have a piece of purple fluorite, amethyst spirit quartz, and this is a girasol quartz, or an asteroided quartz. This would be a really great combo to help provide insight, understanding the how and why of who you are and why you do what you do. It would bring tremendous introspection and give you those brief bursts of enlightenment when you're trying to understand something about yourself. This is a danburite, a scolecite, and a grape agate. This would be a great combination to help boost claircognizance, get you a little bit more intuitive, get you more connected to your higher self, help you be more spiritual in the physical world, live a more spiritual lifestyle. Here we have white calcite, halite, purple scapolite, and lepidolite. This combo would be fantastic for anybody trying to recover from religious trauma. If you grew up in an extreme fundamentalist situation where you were brought up with a lot of guilt and a lot of rules and a lot of black and white and right and wrong and always told you were a bad person and everything around you was evil, this would be a very useful combination to help you get over that. I'm even going to add in maybe a little sugilite with that, and of course, amethyst. Any combination of these stones really is really good for anybody in religious recovery. And finally, I'm going to do an angel aura spirit quartz. This is a faden quartz, this grape agate, and I have a camerite here. This one would be really good for someone who doesn't feel connected to anything bigger, who questions whether anything bigger than their life exists, if there's any sort of spiritual realm, if there's any sort of higher power. Maybe you really feel shut down and disconnected from life. You could also add in some danburite. That would work really well. And you could really always go with apophyllite, selenite, and amethyst in a combination like this. There are many, many, many crown chakra stones. And really, all the different formations of clear quartz could be used in some aspect to help open up the crown in different ways. My recommendation is just to have fun and play around with it and see what works for you. And you can develop a really lovely relationship with the universe and your higher self.